Welcome to another video. Today, we're going shopping. If you're in the market or about to be in the market to buy a house in Tucson, then this is the video for you, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a tour of a home in Tucson, as well as a home in 5 of the most popular suburbs around Tucson. We're gonna compare, based on interest rates today, what the monthly payment would be and compare between all 6 locations. So you're definitely not gonna wanna miss that. If you stick around to the end, I'm gonna share an important reminder with you. So we're gonna jump into the video right now. Hey, I'm Rich, and if this is your very first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about lifestyle, real estate, and new builds in Tucson, Arizona, then you've come to the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay tuned in for more, and smash that little notifications bell so that you can be the very first to learn everything you want to know. I've lived in Tucson my entire life. It is the city that I love the most and the city that I know best. Having been a real estate professional for 15 years, both as a certified real estate appraiser and as a realtor, I get calls and texts every single day from people making a move to Tucson, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're moving today or even a year from today, let's get connected. You can call, text, email, or schedule a free Zoom consult. We're happy to help make your move smooth anywhere in town. So before we dive into the properties and the areas, let's talk a little bit about what makes up your qualification specific to your interest rate. Number one is going to be a property type. Your interest rate can vary depending on the property type. So whether you're looking at a single family home, a townhouse, a condo, a manufactured home, they're going to change. There's going to be a little bit different. Your mortgage insurance could be a little bit different. Your monthly payment, your total mortgage is going to be a little bit different. Your interest rate might vary a little bit. So definitely keep that in mind. The next thing is your FICO score. So your credit score is made up of several different scores. In particular, the FICO score is the one that the lender is going to pay attention to, and that can have a huge impact on what you qualify for, but also what your interest rate is. Things like debt ratios, where the lender looks and compares how much money you owe versus how much money you make, are also another big contributing factor to what type of interest rate you will get. Another factor to pay attention to is whether you plan on living in the house, whether it's going to be an owner-occupied house or whether it's going to be a non-owner-occupied investment style home. If you're planning on living in the house, it's going to give you a much better interest rate. If it's going to be strictly an investment or a second home that you're not going to be full-time in as a primary residence, your interest rate most likely is going to be higher. Other things like the loan amount can affect the interest rate as well. Typically, the lower the amount that you're looking to loan is the better interest rate. The more money you need from the bank, typically the higher interest rate. It's more of a risk to them from their perspective. And lastly, things like the down payment amount, how much money you have to put down, can also affect your interest rate, along with if you take advantage of any type of down payment assistance programs or anything like that. So it should go without saying, but I'm gonna say it just to be clear. This is simply an estimate. So full disclosure here, this is an estimate based on the time that I made this video of what the interest rates are, and the rates that we're gonna follow are gonna be the FHA loan, conventional loan, and the VA loan. So let's start first with the VA loan. Right now, the VA loan is just right above 6%, 6.02%. The conventional loan is 6.12%, and the FHA loan is right at 6.03%. So those are generally where rates are as of the time that I made this video, and we're gonna use those percentages to calculate how much your monthly payment would be based on the average price of a home in Tucson in the 5 most popular suburbs. All right, so first let's take a look at what Tucson has to offer. Now in Tucson, the average price for a home right now is about $450,000, $449,000 and some change. So what I've done is I've taken a look at active properties on the MLS at that price point, and I've found what I think is one of the best bang for your buck right at that average price point. So let's take a look at the screen here. So if we go down to the one in Tucson here, this is on Calle Ilio. Let's take a peek at these photos. Now, this house is fairly large, 2,200 square feet. It's an older home, which a lot of homes in Tucson are going to be much older. This built in 1958, pretty normal. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom on about 1/4 of an acre. So let's take a look at the photos. So as you can see, nice landscaping. It's got newer paint on the interior. Looks like it's been really well updated. Just to make sure, yep, 1958, making sure we're looking at the right one. So you can tell, I think this has been virtually staged. It has, so but you can see the nice flooring that they've done, brand new paint, modern kitchen. You've got fans, high ceilings. Looks like this was an addition done. Got that French door, beautiful updated bathrooms, tile shower, big walk-in closet. Here's a look at, looks like quartz or granite countertops along with some white countertops, stainless steel fixtures, stainless steel appliances, nice backsplash. So I just wanted to show this to you because this is priced right at the average price point for Tucson. And based on the average price and the interest rates I mentioned above, at a conventional loan, you'd put 5% down on this house. That would be your down payment. Now, your monthly payment then at that 5% on a conventional would be about $3,250 a month. $3,248 is exactly what I calculated. For you VA buyers, you'd be 0% down. Your monthly payment would be about $3,160 a month on this home or a home like it. For an FHA buyer, you'd put 3.5% down, so 3.5% of $450, and your monthly payment would be about $3,250 a month. So that gives you a little bit of a cost breakdown, and check this place out. I mean, it's beautiful. Everything's fresh. It looks like everything's been remodeled very nicely. It's got a huge yard. There's that big addition that we were looking at before. So that kind of gives us a glimpse of what's going on in Tucson. Now, next, we're going to jump to one of the most popular suburbs, which is called Oro Valley. Oro Valley is northwest Tucson. Price point is going to be much higher than some of the other suburbs that we're going to pay attention to, and a lot of that is because of the demand. So very high demand location. Average price point for Oro Valley is going to be $659,994, so just below $660,000. I was able to find this house on Granville Canyon that was listed for $659,000. So let's take a look at this. Before we get into it, some details of the house. It's 3,000 square feet, just over, so it's a big house. 5 bedroom, 3 bath. It's on right around 1/5 of an acre, built in 1992. It is a 2-story and it has a 3-car garage. So if you're looking for that extra garage space, Oro Valley has a lot of options that offer that 3rd-car garage. Let's take a look at what monthly payment is going to look like as we tour the inside of this house. So at an average price point of $660,000, on a conventional loan, you'd put 5% down and your monthly payment would be about $4,780 a month. For you VA buyers, it'd be 0% down and your monthly payment would be $4,678 a month. Big vaulted ceilings. You got this open banister around the stairwell. Pretty neutral colors. Got something cool going on in the kitchen with this cabinetry. That's kind of unique that you see that color. Kind of like it. Let me know if you're a fan of the green or not. No FHA. I didn't do any calculations for FHA because of the FHA loan limits are much, much lower than this. So you could use FHA. Most buyers would not do that because their monthly or their down payment is going to be so much higher than what you could do with a conventional or a VA. But this just gives you a glimpse at what an average price point would be in Oro Valley. You've got some views out your window there. Big master with vaulted ceilings. It's nice, right? Enjoy patio time at night, in the evening, glass of wine, relaxing with some friends. So that's a glimpse at what Oro Valley's got to offer based on interest rates today. So now taking a look at Marana, Arizona, we're going to look at this one on Orange Jubilee Drive. The average details, the average price point in Marana is just under $460,000, $458,000 and some change. So I was able to find this on Orange Jubilee Drive, currently priced just over $460,000, so right at that average price point. And let's take a quick look at the details of the house. So this is just under 2,100 square feet, right? 2,051. It's got a 2-car garage. It's on a little bit of a smaller lot, but that's not unusual for Dove Mountain. You've got a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and let's take a look at these photos. It is a newer build as well. So this was built in 2024. So this is a new build. Good look at that. Staged really nice in the photos. They look great. Got this tile plank flooring. So at a conventional price point, a home like this, you'd put 5% down and your monthly payment would be $3,387 a month. Now again, this calculation is your total mortgage payment. So if I'm going through a conventional FHA, VA, I'm accounting for things like property taxes, insurance, your principal and interest, even your mortgage insurance. Now, again, this is just an estimate, but this is going to be pretty accurate. And I estimated all of this through Fidelity National Title app. And so I've used that app for many years when I calculate things for my clients. And that has always been fairly accurate, minus a couple, minus a very small difference. So just taking a look through here, the VA would be 0% down. Your monthly payment would be about $3,225 a month. This would qualify for FHA if you wanted to do that. So 3.5% down, and your monthly payment would be $3,320 a month on a home like this. Right? Pretty cool. Big bathrooms, nice flooring, tall ceilings, big walk-in closet, cool little kids' room. So there's a glimpse at what would be available to you at the average price point in Marana based on today's rates. Let's take a look now. We're going to jump down south to Sahuarita. Now, Sahuarita is lots of new builds going on there. I happen to find a new build, so this is just a rendering photo. But let's take a look at the average price point, because this is going to be one of the most affordable areas that we're going to look at. $396,000 and some change is the average price point for a home in Sahuarita. So this new build is right around that price point, $399,000, so just under $400,000. And let's take a look at it. We're not only going to have renderings and some floor plans, but you can get an idea of the area. At that average price point, your monthly payment is going to be $2,850 a month. And you're going to have access to these beautiful amenities. Rancho Sahuarita is a very amenity-rich location. It's a master plan community, so you've got lots of walking paths, trails, pools, parks, picnic areas. You've got splash pads, all sorts of sports facilities. So it's really an awesome area to live if you like to be outdoors, you like that community feel. $2,850 a month on conventional with 5% down. VA, 0% down. Your monthly payment's going to be $2,653 a month. And for FHA, you're going to put 3.5% down as normal. And your monthly payment's going to be just under $2,800 a month. So $2,792 a month to get a place like this in Rancho Sahuarita or Sahuarita. All right, so next we're going to jump over a little bit further east. We're going to jump over to Vail. Vail is another really, really popular suburb surrounding Tucson. Lots of new buildings being built, both commercially and residential. Lots and lots of different communities popping up, and it's really kind of a vibrant area that's come to life over the last decade. Average price point in Vail is going to be $446,766. Let's take a look at this house on Herschel Hobbs Place in Vail. Beautiful 2-story home. 3-car garage. Let's get some details on this house. So 3,200 square feet, right? 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, built in 2014. So it's about 10 years old. It's on about less than 1/5 of an acre, which again, for some of these higher density communities, some of these new build communities that they've built over the last 10 or 15 years, very common lot size. You do have that 3-car garage. And let's take a look at some of the photos. So again, this would be representative of what an average priced home in Vail would get you. Nice carpet, tile in a lot of the common areas. Check out that living area with that plank flooring. You got some updated fans and light fixtures, which is really cool. For a conventional loan, again, 5% down, and your monthly payment would be $3,209 a month for a place like this. big vaulted ceilings. That kitchen is definitely large. I've been out in Vail many, many times with buyers, and I'm sure I've walked through this floor plan. That vaulted ceiling makes you feel very small, and that kitchen is definitely large enough to accommodate a big family gathering. So pretty cool. Get some nice things. So VA, again, 0% down. Your monthly payment's going to be about $3,150 a month. They did the virtual furniture. Always freaks me out a little bit. Sometimes buyers too, they see it at first and then it disappears on the next photo and they're like, oh, what happened? So it's nice. I mean, it looks clean. It's got some modern touches. It's neutral, right? It's got the big barn door. For FHA, this would qualify 3.5% down. Your monthly payment would be about $3,235 a month for this house. Look at this bathroom. I mean, for that monthly payment in Vail, to have a bathroom like that, dual vanities, you got a garden tub for soaking, pretty big shower, average size shower, but still shower tub combo. Got this nice den upstairs. So that's a glimpse at Vail. Now, moving back west now, we're gonna move southwest to Green Valley, predominantly a retirement community, definitely one of the most popular suburbs because we have such a high demographic of people that retire in Southern Arizona. So let's take a look at Green Valley. Green Valley is priced on average at $400,225. Now, I found this house priced right at $400,000. This is about 1,600 square feet, a newer home built about 8 years ago in 2016. And it's a two bedroom, 2 bathroom, which is fairly common for a lot of the retirement minded buyers out there, and a 2-car garage on a 0.13 acre lot, which again, for some of the newer communities like this is in, that's very typical. This is located in Quail Creek. Let's take a look at the photos. There's a shot of the interior. So at that price point, conventional loan, again, 5% down. Your monthly payment's going to be just under $2,900 a month. VA, you VA buyers, 0% down on something like this. Your monthly payment's going to be just over $2,800 a month to $2,817 a month. And finally, the FHA buyers, you're going to be putting 3.5% down. Your monthly payment's going to be just under $2,900 a month at $2,898 a month. You could have this beautiful home. This is a great representation of a lot of the homes that Green Valley has to offer. Front patio there. Got a nice backyard with some privacy. Pretty big patio. So there you have it. Now we've taken a look at Tucson. We've taken a look at 5 of the most popular suburbs. And whether you're looking to enter the market to buy now, or whether you're considering entering the market soon to buy, you have a really good idea of what the average price points are in all of the areas in Tucson and around Tucson, and how much money or how far your money will go in each area. If you like this video, make sure you smash that like button for me and hit the subscribe button for more. As is tradition around here, I like to end these videos with a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of a reminder, and today it comes in the form of a quote. So here you go. If you fight for your limitations, you get to keep them. And with that, I say sayonara. Remember, if you're moving today or a year from today, let's get connected. You can call, text, email, or schedule a free Zoom consult. Happy to help make your move smooth anywhere in town. And until next time, I hope to see you around.